Hello. Welcome to week 12 of 2022. It is currently about 11 o'clock Sunday night, March 20th. Yeah. I was going to get ready to take a shower and go to bed. And I was like, oh, wait, I never filmed my opening clip. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then I will do more updates later this week. But I'm going to do the calendar real quick. And then I do have a little bit of bookish stuff. I did read a little bit, but so on Friday, we ended last week fighting some demons, I think it was. Yeah, it was a demon, and they are popping out from the star. And since we are starting a new week, I'm going to just do my little blurb here. If you've already watched other vlogs, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to do it once a video, or once a week, I guess. So we are playing the 2022 Gates of Terralon quest calendar. This is a mostly daily calendar based off of a tabletop role-playing game. I say mostly because Saturdays and Sundays are combined. We are playing as Savani Moonchaser, a feline monk. There she is right there. This is our character sheet. I'm not sure. This should go out either the day that the Kickstarter ends or the day right before the Kickstarter ends, because the Kickstarter ends the end of the month, I believe, for the 2023 calendar. I'll link it down below, even if it's not still active and I have the date wrong. They'll probably do what they call like late pledges and stuff, so I'm sure you might be able to jump on as a late pledge at some point. But anyway, so I'll link it down below, and then the theme for next year is like sci-fi, space, fantasy kind of a stuff, so I'm really excited for it. And I've been having a lot of fun doing it. So let us see what this weekend's is, and we will flip the page. Ooh, that guy, look at him, he is creepy. And this is a lot of text about what we're doing. So, but let's read our descriptive text first. You dispatch the flying demon. You hear more screaming and look around. It wasn't just debris falling from the sky. The festival grounds are overrun with demons terrorizing people. Great. Okay. So there are 3 things. So A is intimidate the demons into targeting you instead. Roll a d20 plus strength. Reminder, intimidating, which we are not. B, try to escape while the demons are distracted. Roll a d20 plus dexterity. Reminder, stealthy, which we are. And then C, attack the demons. Roll a d20 plus attack, then roll damage. Okay, so usually when it's like the previous days, it's had like 1, 2, 3, and you do those. But because it's ABC, this is a choice for us. So we choose one of the things. So I kind of want to attack them, but I kind of want to try to intimidate the demons into targeting us instead. I feel like even though our strength isn't very, it's at least positive, and we don't have intimidating, I do want to try to, we saved people last time. So I think I'm not going to try to escape, even though we could very easily, being a dex-based character. Okay, let's do it. It doesn't hurt to try, right? Let's intimidate them. So, and I don't know if we can do 2 options. It'd be nice to intimidate them and attack. And it doesn't say choose one. So, let's do 2. Hi, yeah, we're going to try to intimidate them and then attack. So we are going to intimidate. So that is just the strength plus 1. And I rolled a 19, so 20. Sweet. So let us see. Okay, your gestures catch the demon's attention. They drop their current victim and come after you. Take a -2 penalty to your defense in the next combat. Gain 1 virtue point. Sweet. Okay. So that makes it says in the next combat. So I am going to try to attack the demon as well. So let's do that. Our attack is a +5. And that is a 17. Okay, not bad. Okay, so that makes it a 22, and we were looking for 13 or more. So let us do damage. My damage is a 7. So damage roll 5 or more, the demon dies. So if you killed the demon, gain a +2 damage to your next combat. So sweet. That's not too bad. We didn't have to worry about, and it says specifically your next combat. So the penalty to our defense is done, but we get a +2 to damage next time. So I'm going to make a note of that real quick, and then also gain another virtue point. So that's excited. So we're up to 4 virtue points. Pretty good. And I'm just going to make a +2 damage. 3. What is today? Today's the 20th. Oh. Today is my father's birthday. It's also the first day of spring. Happy spring. Okay. So, last night, I finally picked up a book. And I started reading A False Start by Elsie Silver. I am that far in. I am on chapter 16, 153 pages in. There is just something so cozy and encompassing and lovely about Elsie's writing. Griffin and Nadia are they are fire together, and I am really enjoying it. So we start out, I can't remember if it's a prologue. No. Okay, so it's just the first chapter. So we start out shortly after the end of the previous book. Book 3, The Front Runner, is where chapter 1 starts. And Nadia is celebrating. She's at the local tavern. She's at the local bar. I started my Bridgerton rewatch earlier, so I'm all in historical mode. But so she was at the bar celebrating, and she kisses just some kid in town, Tommy, who's about her same age. And she just got accepted to, I think it's a community college, but it's a 2-year college program for vet techs. And so she's there celebrating because she's excited about it. She hasn't really told anybody that she applied and got in or anything like that. But so she's out celebrating by herself. And she's in the men's bathroom kissing Tommy. And we're in her head. And the entire time she's like, this dude does not know how to kiss. I don't know why I chose this dude to kiss. But she thinks because he's like the town golden boy that he's the guy she's supposed to go after, kind of a thing. And Griffin walks in and just starts peeing in a urinal. No cares whatsoever about them attempting to make out here. And he kind of chases Tommy off. And he tries to chase them both off. And while Tommy runs, she's just like, oh my God. And then she's like, thank you for saving me from that horrible makeout session. And then she just starts spilling her guts to him. And then she's like, I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. And then he kisses her. And the spark is there. Let me tell you. Oh, so good. And then we move to 2 years later. So she is back from college. She is back at Gold Rush Ranch. And she is going to be... And... Oh my gosh. I should say. We see Stefan and Malia. What was her name? The heroine from the previous book. Malia? Hold on. Mira. I knew it was an M. And they have a little boy named Silas. I love seeing our couples from the previous books happy. And Billy is pregnant with twins and she's like ready to burst. And then we see, which we already knew, that Violet, because I feel like the epilogue of book 2, that's Violet and Cole's book, Violet, in the epilogue, Violet is pregnant with their second kid. So we see both of their daughters in here too. And I love books like this where you get to see all the little couples and everybody's like one big happy family. But anyway, so Griffin is a grumpy recluse and he is Stefan, so Nadia's older half brother, best friend. I mean, he's kind of his only friend. But so what happened was, in Stefan's book, when he came to this city, I can't remember what it's called, something Creek, I feel like. Ruby Creek? Yeah, Ruby Creek. And he buys a portion of Griffin's like ranch. He buys like the functioning horse ranch part of it. And then Griffin helped him like get things set up and figure out what he was kind of doing in life. And so he is known for being a horse breaker. So he is working on the Gold Rush Ranch for the summer to break horses. And this is 2 years in the future. So now that Nadia is back, she is working for Mira again at the vet clinic, and the vet clinic office is by Gold Rush Ranch. So she was given the little apartment in the barn to live in so she could easily get to the clinic and then check up on horses or any animals at the clinic that might need any help, or like if they need like looked in on overnight kind of a thing, so she can easily get there. And she just felt awkward still living with her brother when, you know, he's got a wife and now a baby, and she just felt like she was intruding. So Nadia is dealing with a lot of fallout. We kind of learned about it before, but we didn't really get how bad it was. And I don't think Stefan really figured out how bad it was, because we knew that they have the same father, that their father was beating Nadia's mother, and that he also, or no, they have the same mother. That's right, they have the same mother, because we find out that technically Stefan's dad is somebody from Ruby Creek. But so this is slight spoilers, but I said that after the fact, so I'm sorry. But what Stefan doesn't know is that when he left and Nadia got to an age where she wasn't just a young kid anymore, her father turned on her when her mother was too drunk and passed out, that he couldn't beat on her. So Nadia has been physically, verbally, the whole gamut of abused from her father. And she says multiple times that she wants to be a happy, normal person. She wants to be a wife. She wants to be a mom. She wants to have a house. She wants to have 2.5 kids and a dog. And she wants a normal, happy relationship and life. And she wants to live as normally as she can to try to get past this. Now, Griffin, outside of being a rancher, he actually really loved horses and stuff, but he got into football. And so, yes, they are Canadian and this is set in Canada, but he ended up being a quarterback, I believe, for a American football team, won the Super Bowl twice, and then was hit really hard during a game, and the helmet popped off and he hit his head on the ground and was super concussed and basically had to stop playing at that point. He came home, became kind of the town drunk is what they say, and then he's climbed out of that hole. And that was another thing. Not both of Nadia's parents were alcoholics as well. These two kids have so much trauma. And Tommy is very pushy. And Griffin doesn't like that. And Griffin makes comments like, she told you no. She doesn't want to drink. Back off. So they're kind of pushing and pulling because they have that chemistry. And then when they see each other 2 years later and they're both working on near Gold Rush Ranch, they're seeing each other all the time. And then Billy has complications with the pregnancy. So Griffin agrees to teach Nadia, how to ride a horse in Billy's place. So Nadia, she doesn't call it a bucket list. It's like very much not a bucket list, but it's like a goals list that her therapist, so she has gone through therapy and she has a therapist, which I love. We also see Cole the hero in book 2 have a therapist that he talks to, and I just love that. But so she has like a goals list. And somebody says it's like a bucket list, but she's like, not quite, but it is like a list of goals I want for myself. And one of them is to learn to ride a horse, because she works around horses and she knows how to be with horses on the ground, but she's never ridden a horse. So she wants to learn to ride a horse. And then, oh my gosh. So Griffin is staying at the house that Billy stayed at in the first book, where her and Vaughn were, and then now they're living in their own house. So Griffin is staying there. I'm getting all these names mixed up because now I'm talking about everybody and I'm just blabbering on. But there is a scene in here where there's 2 calls at the same time. And so she needs to kind of, how quickly I forget. Mari. How quickly I forget. Mira. My gosh. Mira. So she asks Nadia to take the less emergent call, but she asks Griffin to go with her because she knows that the owner of this horse that's having issues down at the racetrack is a very lecherous person. So Griffin does agree to go with her and help her out and drive her down there. And then this dude is a complete dick, and she's just like, well, we'll have to do scans because we don't know what's wrong with the horse. Have you been cold hosing it and treating it and doing what you can to do before I came out here? And the dude's like, no, it's a lame horse. I'm gonna send him to the meat market or something. And she loses it. Griffin, first of all, steps up when this guy gets a little too lecherous, and that's super alpha-y, and I love it. And then she's crying about this horse because she knows that they can help this horse, and this guy isn't gonna even let them properly diagnose what's wrong with this horse's leg. And so she's crying, and then Griffin comes walking out of the barn with the horse on his little leading string, and he bought her that horse. He bought her a freaking horse. Oh, I wasn't even 100 pages in, and he bought her a horse. I loved it. I love it. And she's been calling the horse, and he kind of makes fun of her of it. And so because the house because this horse is injured and stuff, he's staying at the few small pens that Griffin has at the place that he's staying instead of staying at the main ranch stalls, because there's so many horses there. They want more peace and quiet because it's just Griffin and his spotted horse Spot. And so he keeps giving her crap about things, and she's like, you called your horse Spot. That is the least most unoriginal name ever. But so she calls the horse until he jokes about calling, and then he calls her a cowboy or something, and she's just like, oh. So she just named her horse Cowboy, and that was cute. And then, so where I stopped was she went into the bar because she kind of was going out on dates with Tommy, but she wasn't dating Tommy, and she's just over Tommy. She's just he's not, even though he fits the perception of what I think I need, the person he isn't what I need. So she shows up to kind of tell him to back off, and he says some really nasty things to Griffin, and then they end up making out pretty heavily in the back of behind the back of the bar. And then he freaks out and he's just like, we shouldn't do this, I apologize. And what she says, he's like, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve a makeout. And let me just read you this, because Elsie Silver is just magic. So he says, he says something about you don't deserve this kind of a thing, because he's reproaching himself for coming on to her so strongly. And because there is a 14-year age gap and he's good friends with her brother, he doesn't want those kinds of complications. So he says that, it's not what she deserves. And let me tell you what Nadia says. She says, you know what I deserve? Someone who needs me badly enough to take me without apology. A man who knows what he wants. A man who wants me. And do you know what you deserve? What? A woman who feels like a goddess when you leave a mark like this on her. A woman who doesn't want a goddamn thing from you other than to be worshipped anytime, any place. You deserve a woman who drives you crazy every damn day and nothing else. And then there's silence, and then she says, and then she can't look at him because he's just silent. So she looks at the ground and she's just like, I hope you find her. And she kind of squeezes her way out of the situation. And that's the end of chapter 15. And chapter 16 is 1 month later. So we'll see. This is the second time jump. The first one kind of made sense though, because she was, I think, technically still 19. So at least now. Although, I have to say, Nadia does not feel early 20s at all because of what she has experienced in her life. She is definitely way more mature. And there are even times when because Griffin really suffers from a stutter from his concussion, and they kind of talk about that a little bit. And I don't know, he says when he kind of finds out some of the stuff that happened to Nadia, he thinks, here I am wallowing in my own self-pity and how screwed up I am. And she's been through so much worse, which I don't know. I kind of have problems with that way of thinking because yes, there is need for perspective at times, but everything's relative, and there's no reason to say that one person's pain is greater to another because that pain is so personal. But I understand that's like going too much into it. But I do like that he did have that little bit of perspective where he's just thinking that she's just some happy-go-lucky person, but she's got a lot of deep hurt and pain inside her soul. And so I'd like that he's able to see that and finally kind of reconcile his perception of Nadia to who the real Nadia is. But yeah, I haven't picked it up at all today. I keep meaning to, but I had a lot of things I needed to get done today. I had to reorganize the living room, and I did laundry and made lunches for the week and dinners and vacuumed everything. I usually just do touch-up vacuuming for kitty litter. She's over here. But I did like full everywhere vacuuming. I do that about once a month because it's just me and my roommate, and he just plays video games all the time and is gone on the weekends. But anyway, so I'm really enjoying this. I do wish I was farther in it, but I picked it up so late last night that I couldn't physically hold the book up anymore and read or keep my eyes open. But I'm really excited for this. I hope there's not really any more time jumps, but what's also cute, I'm using my Hello Lovely bookmark. And it says, let's fall in love. But so each at the beginning of the chapter, it shows, so like Griffin is a little tent in trees, and Nadia, I'll just skip to the next one, is a little wildflower. which is his nickname for her. Before he even knew her name, he called her Wildflower in that first chapter. And now, every time he calls her Wildflower, I like swoon, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's calling her Wildflower again. I love it. I love this so much. We'll see how it stacks up with the other books, but I feel like this is definitely still going to be a 5-star because I just love the touch that Elsie has on this. And the horses, man. I just love the horses. Oh, and then he rescues a dog. He hits like a emaciated dog, and so he takes it into the vet clinic, and they have to amputate the hind leg because it's completely shattered. And, you know, they joke around, they call him Tripod, and they can't find who this dog owns to. And so Nadia and Mira, got it that time, are discussing on what to do with the dog and contacting shelters and figuring out who can take it. And Griffin's just like, no, the dog's mine now. And so he has this little white fluffy dog that he can carry with him. And he just, you know, he can see it. And his horse he saved from a meat slaughter place, which is horrendous anyway. Like, horses should not be meat. But anyway. He likes to save people. And I love it. He's saving animals left and right, rescuing animals. So, I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to read as much of this as I can before I get exhausted. My sleep schedule is completely jacked up. This week is going to be rough because I tried to reset my sleep schedule this weekend and it did not work out well. It did not work out well at all. But we'll see. Maybe tomorrow, since I'll actually like have more of a reason to wake up on time, I'll be able to kind of help force myself back into my sleep schedule. But I thought, oh, I'll do that this weekend. But you know, you wake up when your alarm goes off and it's Sunday morning and you're like, I don't have to get up right now. And then you go back to sleep and wake up several hours later. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because we're already at almost at half an hour. So false start. I'm really loving it. 150 pages. Elsie Silverman, she did it a freaking again. But I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is not much of a Monday. It'll be the least Mondays of all Mondays. But yeah, I think that's it for now. But I will see you soon. Bye. Hello. Happy Monday. It wasn't too bad of a Monday today. It is Monday, March 21st. And I'm here to do a really quick update. The Avalanche game just got done. It's about 10:15. They won in overtime against the Oilers, so that's exciting. So we're at 95 points for the season. Hi. She just woke up and now she's over here. So let's do the calendar real quick and then we'll talk about a false start. So yesterday we drew the demons towards us and then we attacked them, and then we ended up getting a +2 for damage for our next combat. So let us see today. Oh, looks like there's somebody else fighting the demons. That's fun. Zoom in. Look at him. He is cool looking. He looks kind of monkish as well. That's fun. Okay, you spot someone fighting the demons. They are an excellent warrior and impressive in their ability to wield magic. Their appearance, dress, and fighting style are unique and foreign to any forms you've ever seen. You are sure this person wasn't there fighting before now, and you hadn't seen them at the festival or tournament. Continue fighting alongside this warrior. So we have 1d20 plus attack roll plus damage. So there's 3 demons to attack, and so we're going to do just 1 attack for each demon, and that's based on the table down here. So let me grab my dice. You are sitting right where I roll things. She does not care. Will you give me good luck? Ooh, big mush. Big mush. Okay. I know. Just come over here. Come over here. Come sit in my lap. So that is a 17. Nice. You gave me good luck. Thank you. So That is a 22. I need my sheet. Yeah, this is more difficult than I thought it'd be. And we have a +2 to our damage. Okay. Okay, so I should do my normal. So we needed a 13 or more. So we hit the demon. And that is a 6 plus our 2 damage. So a total of 8. So if your damage roll is 6 or more, the demon dies. So we have killed the first demon. So demon number 2. That is a 9. So we're at 14. If your attack roll is 14 or more, you hit the demon. Woohoo! Just barely. Alright, so damage. And that is a 4. Okay. If your damage roll is 4 or more, oh boy, we just barely killed this demon. But we killed him. Alright, so number 3. That is a 10, so 15. So we are demon number 3. Attack roll is 12 or more, so we hit him. And then damage is a 5. Your damage roll is 5 or more. Oh my gosh, look at that. We just barely, if it focuses, focus for me, please. Anyway, it didn't want to focus. But anyway, we just barely did enough damage on that sucker. But we killed the 3 demons. So we get 3 gold. Sweet. And that is it. So that is it for today. Cool. I'm excited to see what happens with this dude. Right now we're just fighting along with him. So who knows how that will change. And I wanted to do that real quick. And I'm going to do a quick update because I'm tired. And it has been a day. I felt completely out of it this morning and woke up about 15 minutes before I had to leave for work. Because I slept through all of my alarms this morning. So that was fun. And I even tried to go to bed early last night. Or at least earlier than I have been lately. But I'm just going to try to force my schedule back to where I need it to be for summer. But I also hate the summer because it stays light out so much later and it drives me insane. But anyway, so during the game, I have been reading A False Start by Elsie Silver. And I am that far through. So I am on chapter 26, page 246. So I've got about 130-ish pages left. Griffin and Nadia. Let me tell you. Elsie writes dirty talking heroes. But Griffin, he kicks it up a notch a little bit. And with the alphaness and the mind speak, which is a thing I enjoy. Griffin, man. Griffin. And I love that Nadia like sasses him, but then sometimes she'll be slightly vulnerable with him and then she like freaks out. And he I don't know. They just are connecting so that they know how to like touch each other and treat each other. And even though they are doing things that kind of aggravate the other person or hurt their feelings and stuff like that, they still have this connection that is so visceral, and I am loving it. And there was a fun scene where Griffin is helping Stefan unload hay for the horses, and so they're unloading it off the trailer, and Nadia helps for a little bit, and then she leaves, and her and Mira come back, and they've been unloading hay all day, so they took off their shirts because they were completely sweaty and grossed out. And they're both just like, ooh, look at these pretty boys, all sweaty and muscly. And then Nadia's like, no, not my brother. I can't, no. And Mira's like, I can enjoy both the shows. So that was really cute. And I really enjoyed it. I got to the tent scene. Holy crap, the tent scene. No wonder everybody's talking about it. I liked it. That was like the first fully intimate moment between them. But I do have to say I like... So what happens is because Griffin and Stefan, help each other out with things on the farm and up at Griffin's mountain house. So then Stefan and Mira plan to go up with Griffin and help him kind of fix up some things around his house before winter hits, in case he gets stuck up there, which is a common thing in mountain houses. And Mira ends up kind of dragging Nadia along, and then they can't, they stay the first night, and that's when the tense scene happens. But there's this really cute scene with Stefan trying to teach Mira how to shoot, because Stefan and Griffin like to go hunting, because Stefan is trying to be 100% country boy, and it's super cute. And then they're like, come on, Nadia, and Griffin can just see that there's something off with her. And then she's like, fine, whatever, I'll do the handgun. And then she goes over and she hits every single target, dead center. And then we find out later that the first time her father turned his fists on her, she got a gun and she learned how to shoot it, and she did a lot of practicing, and she never shot him, but she kept it under her pillow. And she says she kept it under her pillow until about a year ago. So even after, years after she came to live with Griffin, and it was a way for her to feel like she could protect herself. Oh, and it broke my heart, but I was also yeah. And she's like, I like that I can just go to a range and I can practice and I can feel power, and that if anyone comes after me again, I can protect myself if I need to protect myself. And I just love it. I really loved it. But my favorite scene so far, intimate wise, is their second scene, because she finally is just like, I need gentle, because everyone has ever touched me for just, a quick lay, or in anger like her father, or has never been gentle with her. And she's like, what I really need is someone to just hold me and love me. And he does. Oh, I can tell. They're already they're already so hard gone for each other, but they're getting in each other's way, or in their own way, but they're both doing it. So I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. The steam is great. I mean, it's Elsie. Griffin he's a little more of the dirtier side for sure. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. And I can't wait to finish this and see what's going on. And then I do have a bonus scene, and I don't know where it fits in my email that Elsie sent in her newsletter. And then I also have a scene of someone's, I think, marriage. So I don't know if it's Stefan's and Mira's or if it's Billy's and Vaughn's. Somebody's marriage is a bonus scene that was sent before this was released, but then it was resent on the released the release newsletter. So there was that, and then the bonus scene from A False Start. And then she also said, I feel like there's a teaser or something somewhere that is Violet on the phone with one of her brothers, and Violet's the heroine from book 2, and that's the sneak peek teaser into her next series. So I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I don't think it's in the back of this one, because I see Off to the Races. And then I see Griffin's epilogue just based off what it says at the top pages. So I might have to get the ebook copy to see what was going on there. Or maybe she'll release it at some point in her newsletter or on her website. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. This is really good. I'm going to get ready to go to bed. And I'm going to read more while I watch my post-game shows. So I will be back to update you more about A False Start. Bye. Happy Tuesday. Today was the Tuesday that was really disguised as a Monday. Oh my gosh. It is about 11:30 and I am still awake. It was an up and down day at work today. And I have uploaded last week's vlog 3 times tonight. and he keeps having processing errors. So that's been fun. But I am wearing my Feel and Clinch AF sweatshirt because I filmed my historical romance reader tag. So that it'll be up for when you're watching this. That went up last weekend. For me, it'll be up this weekend. So I filmed that because I'm getting the Bridgerton hype, and because I've been just struggling with my freaking computer, which I had computer struggles at work today too. We had to replace my monitor, and then we had to switch the monitors around because the new monitor we got wouldn't fit under, because I have cupboards above my desk, and the new monitor wouldn't fit under the cupboards, and it needs to be farther back, so I either would have had to completely rearrange the office, and then we were like, how about we switch them with the front counter? And it was a whole mess. And then I was struggling trying to get a program on a tablet, and it was just that was just the morning. But anyway, I finished my rewatch of Bridgerton, and I am going to do a little bit of a recap when I do my Bridgerton season 2 vlog, but I am still bitter about a couple of things, and I need to get them off my chest, and I'll go into them into the other video, but I just gotta say them because I just finished watching, and I'm really hoping they fix Anthony and Colin's characters. Anthony is such a dick in season 1, and the way that he treats his mother is not how Anthony treats his mother in the books at all. Violet is such a great matriarch, and I love her so much. And the whole Sienna thing. I could do without the whole Sienna storyline. I could do without the whole Marina storyline. I feel bad for the Featheringtons because their father doesn't die in the books, but who knows where that's going. I don't know. I get it's a different medium, and they do need to change some things. But the biggest thing that I am still freaking bitter over is Simon never says I love you to Daphne. Daphne says it. This whole little speech in the rain, which is a silly scene anyway. It didn't need to be in the rain at the ball, whatever. Simon never says I love you to Daphne. And interesting that I saw on the rewatch, everybody talks about how Simon says, I burn for you. He does not, in fact, say I burn for you. He says, you don't know what it's like to burn for someone who doesn't feel the same. And Daphne says, you burn for me? And then Daphne says, I burn for you. Daphne says it, not Simon. Everybody quotes it as Simon. But I guess that's the whole Luke, I am your father. He doesn't say that. It's just, I'm your father. But anyway, I'm still bitter that he doesn't say I love you. This is based off a romance novel. And while it's not the end-all be-all, it's a pretty pivotal scene in all romance novels when the characters admit their love for each other. Even more so when they're a stodgy, stuck-up, emotionally stunted duke. Just saying. But I'm going to stop rambling because it is very late. It is 11:30 and I need to go to bed. But I wanted to do the calendar real quick. And I have a little fun thing. So yesterday we ran into this guy. I don't know who he is, but we helped him fight demons, or we were fighting alongside him. So he's on our side at least, but let's see. Whoa. This looks like something you would see under your bed. Not really demon, but more like monster. Okay. Before you can deliver a killing blow to the next demon. Oh, really? Yeah? Is that hard to meet you, both? Yeah. She was in my lap, and then she was being super cuddly. I'm telling on you. And then I was like, all right, I got to film clips. We got to go to bed. So I like had to like give her the boot, and she was very sad, but she's been super cuddly today. Yep, I'm telling on you. Okay, anyway, before you can deliver a killing blow to the next demon you fight, the stranger in white steps in to take your kill. He utters a spell incantation, and the green crystal on his staff glows. The demon is surrounded in a green energy, then disappears in ashes and dust. Okay, if you're coming over here, come over here. Stop going halfway. You were driving me nuts. Alright. Is this what we're doing? Okay. Did I say you could rub your face on that? Yeah. What are you doing? Now she's grunting. I swear. I don't know what to do with this kitty sometimes. My goodness. She's coming through. Yeah. She's sassing me. Alright. So, decipher the spell and its effect on the demon. Roll a d20 plus wisdom, reminder, arcana, adept. Well, if this is anything like the last magic rolls we made. Okay, let's see. I should have asked for good luck first. That is a 3. Our wisdom, I believe, is a +1 or a 0. It is a +1, so we are at a 4. If the result is 5 or less, wow, you did all the work, and this guy comes in and takes your kill. You have never seen anything like it. You just know that this was impressive and powerful magic. I love it. Wow. That's how we start. Wow. Oh, gosh. You know, it is what it is. We're not magic people. We are monks, and we are all about the chi and the good vibes and hitting things with our fists or our staff. So, hey, you know what? That's fine by me. All right. Well, there's that. Oh, nice easy one today. It's always fun when you get not good rolls. So, I posted not too long ago, or I guess I didn't post, I talked about in a vlog a couple weeks ago. I got something. I got a t-shirt and a couple of mugs from a company called Novel Grounds. That was the Small Town and Claire Kingsley mugs, and then the Gold Rush Ranch, so LC Silver t-shirt. And they had a like spring cleaning sale a couple weekends ago. Or maybe it was just last weekend. I don't know. It wasn't very long ago. And so I got a couple of their stickers that I was looking at before, because they were on sale for $1. So I got a couple stickers, so I will show you those. Woo! So this says 24/7 small town diner, serving town gossip with every dish. Second chance Sunday brunch, town recluse Tuesdays. That's what it says at the bottom. It's the second chance Sunday brunch. Maybe if I put it in the dark, you can see it. Yeah, you can at least see the lettering. It's a really pale yellow. But because it's not against the teal, it's hard to read. And then I read past my bedtime. And then this one I just had to get. It is a tarot card that says The Reader. And it's got a stack of books. I'm trying to get it so it's in the light and focusing. But around the edge it says Fated Lovers, Forbidden Love, Lost Royalty, Enemies to Lovers, Love Triangle, Rock Star, Slow Burn, Small Town, One Bed, Chosen One, Reverse Harem, Fantasy, Dark Romance, Forced Proximity, Found Family, Single Parent, Second Chance, Mafia. Haha, cool. So, and then she also sent, this is the logo for Novel Grounds. cute. So there's a couple of these. These are extras. So I originally just got these 3. So that's cool. That's fun. We got cute little extras. So I'll probably save one for later. But yeah, I'm super excited. The Terra one is for sure turning into a magnet. I might save the other ones as stickers for now. But, you know, I need to sit down and actually turn my stickers into magnets. Because I have quite a little stack going. And I haven't done that craft in a little bit. So, book-wise, I don't have very much to update on. I've only been able to read a few more chapters since last night. That's where I'm at. I'm on 275. So, I've got 100-ish pages-ish. A little under 100 pages left. And this is getting... I mean, not too much has happened. We did see... There is one thing. So, they're both kind of on tentative ground and nervous with each other after the weekend up at his cabin. And then they spent the second day alone because Stefan and Mira left. I remembered her name this time. And then they went on the way back. Nadia says like she doesn't want it to end. So I guess I should hold it up. Nadia says she doesn't want the weekend to end. So Griffin takes her back to his parents. So this is the second time she's met his parents. The first time he took her because he wanted to show her what loving parents look like, basically, and to give her an example of a loving couple and a loving parent, like parental people. It was really sweet. But this time when he shows up, his mom is obsessed with her and is super excited. And I guess before they answer the door, Griffin asked Nadia, "Hey, I saw my mom whisper to you before we left the last time. What did she say?" And Nadia says that she told her that she's never, like, she's the only person besides them that she's seen him not stutter around. So that was like, whoa. And then he kind of has to like think about it, and then the door opens and Tripod's all excited and his mom's all excited. And then when his mom sees Nadia again, she gets even more excited because she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then we see a little bit. The biggest thing is we see a conversation because his dad is still really into football from when he played. And so he's talking to Nadia about it. And she's just like, well, where I come from, because she's grew up in, I think, Romania. So she's like, where I come from, football is soccer to you. So I don't know anything about like American football. So he's like teaching her the game. And she's just like, okay, whatever. But Griffin's just like, she's taking it so well. And she's like letting my father just talk to her about football, and he's just so impressed by her every minute. And his mother is like, come help me pour over coffees or something like that. And when she's in there, she asks him if he's told her yet, or yeah, you need to tell her. And you need to tidy that up. So, something's going on. My first thought is, oh no, maybe he has like a child because he slept around a lot when he was a professional football player. Or maybe he has, I don't know, some other situation. Like my first thought was like baby mama or a child that he's just been doing support for or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. We also get to see Nadia is hoping, like she wants to go to vet school, and she's been accepted to vet school. But when Griffin's mom asks her what she wants to do, like if she's going to come back and work in the same place, she talks about starting a horse, like a race horse rescue, because once they're no longer to race anymore, then they don't end up in pretty places a lot of the times. So she says something like she wants to put her investment in to do some good, even more so because her and Griffin know that the money came from such a horrible person that was her father. And it's just super sweet. And I'm excited to read more. I don't know how much more I'll read tonight because it's already so late. But, I was hoping to finish it by now. But, oh my gosh, the time. But I'm also kind of enjoying savoring it and letting it last. But I am ready to, like, finish it and move on and pick up something else. But not that I want it to be over. But I usually read faster than this. And it's not a fact of the reading is slow. It's that I haven't had much time to read than expected because I'm doing other things. But that's okay. I'm enjoying it and I'm taking my time and savoring it, which is just different than how I usually do things. But anyway, so that's a false start. Tomorrow I have no plans. Or no. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow I have an Avalanche game. But I don't have to edit any videos tomorrow. I don't have to film anything tomorrow besides just whatever little update I do in my quest calendar. So I should be able to finish this tomorrow night, but we will see what happens. I could get completely sucked into it tonight, but it's getting late enough and I'm tired enough that I probably won't stay up that late, but that's okay. But I'm going to end it here. Hopefully tomorrow, Wednesday, is a lot better of a day. I'm a little run ragged. But, yeah. So that's it. I will see you all soon. Happy Thursday. Surprise, it's Thursday. I did not update yesterday, Wednesday. I had a busy night. The Avalanche lost, but it's fine. This is only the 14th loss of the season if you don't count overtimes. And I'm not worried. Some people are freaking out, but I'm like, there's 18 games left in the season? And if they're continuing at the pace that they have been, they're probably going to end the year with less than 20 losses. Maybe even 15 or less. We're still at 95 points and in the top in the league. So, and the best in the West. So I don't know why people are freaking out. Maybe it's because the Avs haven't lost very much this season, so they don't know what to do when they lose. I was getting frustrated watching because they do this sometimes and it drives me insane as they pass the puck like too many times looking for that perfect pretty pass. The way Becky says it is he says they're trying to be too cute. And so I'm always like, stop being too cute. And sometimes when a goalie gets hot, they just got to pepper the net and they got to get down deep and gritty and get those bounces and rebounds and stuff like that. And so sometimes because we have very, very talented players, they rely a little bit too much on their talent and it doesn't always work that way with hockey. Plus, it's a league of parodies, and even if we're playing a team that's at the bottom of the standings, they can still beat you. So it's like they're still professional hockey players. But anyway, so that was slightly upsetting. But so we have 2 days to do on the calendar. So we will do those real quick, and then I have a couple of things to go over. So on Tuesday, we fought this big creature dude. Or no, we watched, that's right. We watched the blue guy, the bald blue guy, defeat this guy. And then we had to do a magic roll, which we did not do very well at, which isn't surprising. And we were just like, we don't know. He took our kill or whatever it was. So let us see what yesterday and today's was. Oh no! Our little dude's getting hurt. That is like full on vampire action there. Holy cow. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have 1 round each for 3 different demons based on our little table down here. So, excuse me, I did a lot of talking today. It's that time of year. I got my SpongeBob mug and there is iced tea in here. I have a peach, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the peach herbal iced tea from Adagio. It's really good. They also have a peach tea that's a white tea that's a nice tea. But I like this one a little bit more because the peach flavor is a little bit stronger. And with it being an herbal tea and not a white tea, the herbal notes kind of take a backseat to the peach. And in the white tea, whatever else is added kind of overpowers the peach a little bit. But anyway, back to this. You continue fighting near the stranger in white. His presence and style are inspiring. You watch him cast the same magic spell after he significantly weakens each demon. He appears to grow tired as the fight drags on. The demons must sense this, as several move in at once to take him down. You fight to get to his aid as he is dealt a fatal blow. No! He's our new friend. All right, so we're going to do attack and damage for 3 separate demons. And we are at a +5 attack. So, number 1. That is a 7, so 12. All right, so 14 or more is a hit. So we do not. So our defense is a 14. Ooh, we take 3 damage. That is painful. So I'm going to mark 3 damage. Although, we could activate a chi point. And that would... We could gain a +4 to our defense, which would make it an 18. And we haven't really used our chi points yet. So I'm going to do that. We're going to do a +4 for this page. I'm going to mark that we're using a chi point. So that would make it 18. Which would mean that we only reduce our health by 1. So I'm going to change this. Because this could get very bad really quickly. And this is just for this page. So, demon number 2. That is a natural 20. So that is a 25. So we hit the demon. So then let us roll damage. 10. Natural 20 and a 10. Heck yeah. We were like, that first one got us, but not this second one. So the second demon dies. Let's try it one more time. Third and final demon. That is a 17. So 22. And that hits. And then damage on him is a 6. If your damage roll is 6 or more. Just barely. Okay, so we killed the second and the third demon, so we get 2 gold. Cool. I use gold. Let me just change this. 56. Okay, cool. All right, moving on. So that was yesterday's. So there we are. Let's see what today's is. He's on his deathbed. Look at all that blood. I love the detailing on his like robe or tunic or whatever he's wearing. Okay, you kneel down to help the stranger in white. He grasps at his wound as he bleeds out. He tries to speak, but must do so carefully. With each breath he takes, he grows nearer to his last. Number 1. Optional. Give him a health potion if you have one. We do have a couple. And number 2, hear his words. So yeah, we are going to give him a health potion for sure. Let me flip to my inventory. All right, and so we will get rid of a health potion. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. You pour a health potion into his mouth and he coughs it down. You can only hope it is enough, but the wound doesn't seem to be responding. Remove a health potion from your inventory. Gain a virtue point. Well, our virtue is now at a +5. We already marked the inventory one. So number 2, hear his words. As the man lies dying, he struggles to speak to you. You try to stifle the bleeding. Even as you warn him to stop, he insists on telling you something. He can barely utter a few words at a time before gasping for air. It is not their fault. Please understand. He has coughing, so I don't know. I don't know how he's coughing. He's like, I guess, coughing to die. I don't know how that happens. So anyway, you must reassemble, cough, the gate. Use my staff to send them back. I, cough, am the World Watcher, cough. My name is Xar, Xar. Before he can finish his last word, his eyes close and his soul leaves his body. A World Watcher. Uses staff to send them back. Huh. Interesting, interesting. World Watcher. All right, I guess we're going to learn more, I'm guessing tomorrow, about what's going on. That's crazy. That's World Watcher. I am intrigued and slightly sad because our new friend died. Xar. Whoa. I'm throwing dice. Okay. So, I got 2 packages today. It was super. Technically, I got 3 packages today. I have the Ionic Fitbit that was a gift from my boss, and they did a voluntary recall, but basically you should do the recall because some of the batteries are starting to overheat and burn people's wrists. So I got my package to send it back, and then I'll get, once they get it back, they'll send, I think it was a $299 gift card or waiver or something like that, and then you'll get a code so that you can buy a replacement watch, and it'll be, I think it was a 30 or 40% discount on their watches, and then you can use the money that they send to buy the new watches at this discounted price, which even then, a new watch full price from what I saw is about the $299, so maybe you can get more than that. And then also when you go through the special, like, it's a recall link, then you'll get like an extra band and stuff like that. But this is going to be weird because I feel completely naked when I don't wear my watch. And on the few times when I do forget to put my watch on, when I plug it in, I find myself constantly holding my wrist because I just feel like something needs to be on it. But, and my my thing just broke, so it was like perfect timing. So I'm like, oh, so I'm glad I can get that sent in and start moving on from there. But then I got 2 fun packages, so I'm gonna do the first one. So Fortune Cookie Soap, I showed the box recently of the March subscription, and I decided to show this. So a couple weeks ago, when it was Pi Day, March 14th, they had a special, like, was it on a Wednesday? No, it was on a Monday. So they had a special, like, Pi Day sale where you could get bar soap shaped like pieces of pie. So I was really interested in 2 of the 3 options that they had, but if you bought like a slice of each, they had like a bundle that was cheaper. So I got the bundle. So I'll probably be gifting one of these, but I want to show you them because they're so freaking cute. And I forgot I ordered them when I showed up. I was like, I already got my subscription box. So one of them is Becky's apple pie. Look at it. Oh, it's so cute. That it's got little whipped cream, and this looks like it's a whip soap kind of a thing. But it's got like the lattice. Isn't that so cute? I'm not going to open these because they're wrapped. They're shrink wrapped and then wrapped to kind of help keep them safe. So I don't want to open them and smell them. But this was apple pie scents. And then I'll go over the other ones. And then this one is the Mile High Pie. And this is the one I wasn't too interested in getting. It's like a chocolate pie because I'm not a big chocolate person. But like even the smell of chocolate, I usually like it mixed with something. but I was like, I'll get a chocolate pie bar. It's cute. It'll be a cute, like, gift kind of a thing. And then the third one, and the one that I was most excited for, is Citrus Got Real, Citrus Got Real, and it's a key lime pie. And it looks like the whipped soap got a little too over melted, but you know, it was like really warm. But they're so cute. Look at them. Whoa. But yeah, so they're pie soap. These are bar soaps. But I used to be like, I will not use bar soap whatsoever, only liquid. And I do have some of their liquid and foaming soap from Fortune Cookie Soap. But because I've been getting their bar soaps in some of the subscription boxes, I'm like totally into bar soap now, and really fun bar soap. So that's fun. I had to share that. And then the other package I got is kind of bookish related, but let's talk about a false start first. And then we'll do the other package. So I did finish A False Start last night. 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. And I kind of was speculating, so spoilers, so move forward a little bit if you don't want to know the spoilers. But I kind of speculated that he might have had like a secret baby or something like that, or maybe not secret, but just a child from his wild Playboy days. And it was not that, but he did have a wife. So what happened, and it all culminated kind of at the same time at the end of his career. So where he had his accident, where he got like tackled and got the horrible concussion, is where was he? He was in Las Vegas, and he met a what is called a Jersey chaser, and they ended up doing a Las Vegas quick and dirty wedding, and he got married to her. I mean, they slept together that night, and then he never saw her again. A couple months later, he gets a photo and certificate and stuff from her saying that she wants a monthly stipend, or she'll release their sex tape to the world, kind of a thing. So she's basically blackmailing him. And this happened years ago. So he has been trying for the last I think he said last couple years. So after he initially met Nadia, but before they ever became more than what they were. So when she was at vet tech school, and he's been trying to get her to sign divorce papers since then, and she finally shows up in the end. And and Stefan was there, and I loved how Griffin was just like, I'm in love with your sister. And it was just like so out there and forward, and it was so good. I really, really liked it. I should mention there was another time jump-ish. We saw a little bit of the time passing from Nadia's point of view, because she does end up going to her veterinary doctor school, and they decide to kind of pause, and she says that she needs to she needs to know that she can stand by herself, and she's not falling into what like her mother might have gone through or something like that. I don't know. Like, I kind of understood why they separated, but at the same, and she also was like, Griffin, you need help. And he ends up checking himself into a 28-day rehab program. And even though he's been sober for a long time, it was more also a therapy and coping mechanisms and stuff like that. And just basically working through a lot of the issues that he's had. And then she's at school. And so we do see a little bit of passing. So we see about 6 months go by, but we do get little check-ins of, like, we skipped that first 28 days, and then we're with Nadia, and she's, you know, doing her midterms and then finals, and then she's on spring break for second semester, and kind of like, so we do little check-ins, and it was really sweet, and I really love the ending. Now, I love this. Don't get me wrong, 5 stars. I didn't really like, I understood the splitting up part, but I do wish that it either happened a little bit earlier in the book, so we would have more time of them together after the 6-month split, to see them happy together after working through whatever issues that they needed to work through. So I did wish there was a little bit more there. Of the 4 main books, this is probably my least favorite. Still 5 stars. I just want to preface that. I still really, really love this book. But I think it'd have to be book 1, Off to the Races. Book 3, The Front Runner. Then book 2. What is book 2 again? A Photo Finish, and then A False Start. And then there's also, technically it's a prequel novella. It's set before, so book 1 and 2 are the 2 brothers of the family that owns Gold Rush Ranch, and so the 1.5, it's listed as 1.5 novella. Technically, though, it's a prequel story because it's about their grandfather and him marrying their grandmother, and that's how this ranch came into their family, kind of a thing. But that's probably number 5 in the list, just because it was just a short little novella. But I loved all of them. Please, please, please pick up Elsie Silver. This was so good. Oh, so freaking good. And I cannot wait. I have not read the extra scenes yet. I have her newsletter saved in my email. I will probably read them sometime soon here. So yeah, 5 stars. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So there is that. I should also mention, I'm going to use it for And Love Has Sprung. I used it for Shelby's favorite author because Elsie Silver is a favorite of Shelby's, I'm pretty sure. And then for my Taylor Swift Quarterly Challenge, I used it for Tim McGraw, which is read a book with a cowboy or set on a farm and ranch. And it is set on a ranch. And technically, she names her horse Cowboy. So there is also a cowboy, but it's an or. So it works at least for one of them, but it also works for the cowboy thing. So there's that. I'm not 100% sure what I want to pick up next. I was thinking of, I received Parks and Provocation by Juliet Cross. This is a part of the Smarty Pants romance universe, which is Penny Reed's extended universe with books that are written by other authors and series that she's done. And this is book 2 in the Green Valley Heroes series, although they're all standalone. I have book 1 in paperback. I haven't read it yet. But it's an arc. And I'm super excited I got the arc. So I got the arc because I'm a Patreon member of Juliet Cross. And I joined after her last book came out. Arc-wise. I don't know. It was a couple months ago. Or I guess technically I got the Vessel arc, maybe? I don't know. But this is, I'm not a big, I haven't really read arcs. That's not really something I've gotten into, is arc reviewing. I do want to support authors and write reviews and all of that, but I just haven't gotten into that part of reading, is doing arc reviews and setting up a NetGalley and all of that. but I really, really, really want to read it. I might wait till April 7th, but I really, really, really want to read it. But I do know I have quite a few books I need to read at the beginning of April for book clubs and read-alongs. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I really, really want to read it. However, I was looking at my plans for this weekend. So tomorrow, Friday the 25th, Bridgerton Season 2 comes out. Now, I was planning on starting it tomorrow night when I got home from work. However, I totally forgot. There's an Avalanche game tomorrow night. So I will be watching the Avalanche game tomorrow night. So, Saturday, I will probably start watching Bridgerton if I don't start it after the Avalanche game. However, I'm probably going to be tired enough after the game because it's another like 7-ish start time or 7:30 start time. So it won't be over all my post-game stuff till like 11:30 midnight again. So I'll probably just go straight to bed. So I'm going to be staying off social media to avoid any spoilers. So Saturday, I was planning on watching Bridgerton, spreading it out all weekend. However, I have an Avalanche game also on Sunday. And then now it looks like my sister is coming down from Wyoming. She lives in the northern end of Wyoming. And she's coming down to Cheyenne, I'm assuming, for some work stuff. And so that's like an hour-ish away from where I am in northern Colorado. So my brother and I and her wanted to try to get together on Sunday and play board games. And she said she won't be until like noonish. And Sundays are usually my clean the house, do laundry, and like get prepped for the weekday. So I'm going to have to shift all that onto Saturday so that Sunday morning I'm not rushing around. So any free time I have on Sunday will be, so I don't know. There's a lot suddenly going on this weekend. And this weekend I needed to read Burn by... I have it on my to-do list. I was like, where's my tablet? Suzanne Wright. And this is for the Smart Women Read Romance exclusive Patreon review. And that will be this upcoming Tuesday. So I was going to read that this weekend. But I'm thinking of starting it tonight, so then I can for sure get it done by the end of this weekend, because I have been reading a little bit slower lately. But we'll see. Tonight I have some free time and the figure skating world championships started today. So I'm going to probably watch that and edit my historical romance reader tag that'll go up on Saturday. So if I can get that done and exported and possibly even loaded tonight and prepped, then that'll kind of give me some more free time to work on other things tomorrow night. I also was thinking of doing like checklists or story templates or something for the Taylor Swift reading challenge, because I have it in this is my like readathon and reading challenge book. And I have everything tabbed up at the top with what it is. And then everything that's like completed, I keep clipped so I can quickly come through. But so here's my Taylor Swift reading challenge. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full pages. So, and it's a lot. So I wanted to be able to kind of look at it easier at a glance. So I was thinking of trying to do story templates or something like that so that I can have a picture on my phone. I can make the writing a little bit bigger or just a little more easily scannable or skimmable if I'm quickly trying to find what prompt I want to do. And I can do like an actual checklist kind of a thing, or make little boxes and put covers on them. And then I can put that on my Instagram story, and then I'll share it with all the people in the group. But I don't know. That's another project. But I kind of want to do that, at least because it's a little bit easier. And a lot of the times when I'm looking for books, I don't pull this out to look at the prompts. I pull up, like for Love Has Sprung, I'll pull up my current bingo board. So it already has some of the books that are filled for prompts that are filled with books on it, so I can see what I have left a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing that, but I don't know. I have so many freaking plans, and I don't have enough time. But anyway, so there's a lot going on. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm picking up next, but it will either be Burns by Suzanne Wright or Parks and Provocation by Julia Cross. One of those two, for sure. And I still haven't gotten to Claire Kingsley yet, and I need to get to Claire Kingsley. But it's fine. It's fine. We make do. Let me just close this so I don't lose anything. Okay. So the other package I got today was from Hello Lovely. And they did a Viscount Who Loved Me watch box or something like that. So I cut it open, but I haven't looked at what's inside, and I've avoided all spoilers. I saw people have posted that they got theirs for the past couple days. Look at this. This is pretty things inside. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't even remember what's supposed to be in here. I'm so excited. I'm choking on my own spit. How fun. Okay. So, whoa. A honey lollipop with vanilla. Look at that. It's a cute little sucker. It's got non-GMO cane sugar, organic tapioca syrup, honey, ground vanilla bean, canola oil, and soy lecithin. I'm guessing that's like the candy thickener or whatever. That's cute. I wasn't expecting like snacks. Okay, also, I saw everybody posting. Let me see if I have... He's on the corner, but there is... Oh, he's on the bottom too. Newton is on the box. There's a cute little corgi. Okay. I had to just show that. So, all right, this is You Binge the Show, Now Read the Book. Oh my gosh. So this is a coupon for 10% off and free shipping on the print edition from like Avon HarperCollins on the print edition of this. That's cool. I mean, I already own the step back version, the red cover version, the hardback version from Once Upon a Book Club, and I haven't ordered it yet. I'm going to stop and pick it up tomorrow morning at my local Target. I'm going to get the hardback Target version of it. I was thinking of trying to find the hardback and get every copy because it's my favorite Bridgerton book and getting every copy of it, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. But okay, so then I'm going to cover... Okay, so we're going to use this one. So there are some free ebook downloads in here too. So this is What the Duke Wants by Kristen Vaden. I haven't heard of her before. And there's a QR code here, so that's what I'm covering up. And then there is a One Night Only by Elise Marion. And I haven't heard of her either. And then there is Designing His Duchess by Gabriel Carr. And that says that's part of the Regency in color. Ooh, those are shiny. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'm trying. And then we've got The Baron Without Blame by Catherine Grant. I have heard of Catherine Grant before. I don't think I've read any of her books, but I have heard of her. And then we've got The Earl's Christmas Bride by Jana Mcgregor. I know her. I have some of her books on my Kindle. I don't think I've read her yet. And then For Love of the Duke with this Christy Caldwell. And I have a lot of Christy on my Kindle as well. So I have heard of her. I might have read 1 or 2 of her books as well. But that's cool. We got 6 free ebooks. And 10% in free shipping if I so choose to. I thought really hard about buying this cover. I don't like this style of cover, but I really thought about buying this cover because it has Anthony holding the mallet of death. But I don't like these covers. I do also plan when they release the Netflix like tie-in cover that has the actress Simone Ashley who will play Kate. And then Jonathan, I can't remember his last name, but who plays Anthony. They will be on the front cover of the tie-in edition. I will be getting the tie-in edition because I did get the tie-in edition for The Duke and I as well. And I love it. So, there is that. Let's see what else we got. Chapstick. They always have the best chapstick. Raspberry Victory. So it's probably raspberry something. And this has artwork of Kate, Edwina, and Newton on it. Which I have seen this on a t-shirt. When The Duke and I came out, they had a couple of designs as well that were in this type of art style, and they released stickers. So I really hope that they release stickers again so I can get the stickers. I have them on my bookshelf already. Okay, so we'll save that. That's a big item, so we'll save that for later. Okay, so then we've got Harney and Sons Master Tea Blenders. This is an organic citrus green tea or citron green tea. Organic green tea with natural citrus flavors. Fun tea. And I've never heard of Harney and Sons before. I wonder if they're like a UK brand. And then this is Dirtbag Beauty. Just peachy. So it says smoothing and moisturizing, all natural face mask. So that's cool. And it looks like it's just kind of like a little powder in there. Fun. Oh, and then we got another little energy ball at apple pie flavored by Dayton Cashew Energy Ball. Never heard of that. That's cool. Cool. And then we have fun little crinkle paper, but I'm just going to put that right in my recycling bin because it gets everywhere. And then it looks like some really pretty teal and white striped fuzzy socks. We're almost, it looks like we're kind of done with winter here in Fort Collins, but that's fine. And then this, what? I just knocked the box over. Okay. What is this? This is a pillowcase. Oh my gosh, it's a pillowcase. Okay, I'm going to kind of fold it so you can see the design. Give me a minute. Okay, so this says, Let's Swoon, and it's got a bee. This is a really pretty, like, light blue teal color with this gold lettering. Let's Swoon. I'll just open it all the way so you can see the full lettering. That's pretty. This is large. I wonder if this is a king size pillowcase. Maybe not. But that's cool. I would hope that they would have, if they have more of these available on their site, I like my pillowcases to be in sets. So I might have to contact them and see if they have any extras, and then I can get a full, at least 2 pillows. Okay, and then we've got a really pretty headband. I'll open it up here. Take it out of the package. I might have to wear this while I do So they're, ooh, very sparkly. It actually kind of would fit my outfit today. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really cute. I like that a lot. It's got a lot of sparkle. Nice. Ah! Oh, ooh, I'm stuck. Ah! Oh my gosh, I've got hair stuck in it. Okay. Oh, there's a little, I was like, what happened? But there's just a little, like, sprue. At least that's what it's called sometimes. So I can just file that off. So that's no big deal. That's what my hair got stuck on. Oh, that's just from when they... I know, like, in dice making, they call it a sprue. That extra little chunk that comes off of the molding. And then it looks like a t-shirt. So let me try. Yep, this is a... Well, it's really long again. I feel like last time it was like the size of a sleep shirt. So maybe it's a sleep shirt. I don't know. And it says, dreaming of a Viscount with Newton. Yeah, I'm going to say that this is a sleep shirt because it says dreaming of a Viscount. And it's really long again. I almost wish that they had like a little like card or something that you could, or something on the website that after you got the box, like you could go to like a special like link that they only put like on like a card like this, and then you can go and see what was in the box, so to speak. So then you could know if it's a t-shirt or a sleep shirt. Although maybe other people don't care, but I'm pretty sure it's a sleep shirt. So dreaming of a Viscount, super cute. Love it. Oh my gosh, this is so much. That compared with the other Viscount box I got with the bookmarks and stickers, I am ready. I am ready for this weekend. Super fun. So, now that we're at another half hour, I just can't help myself. I'm going to stop blabbering at you, and I will be back at the very least tomorrow to finish out the vlog and do my calendar, but hopefully I will pick something up tonight once I'm done getting my thing edited and get my figure skating watched, which I should be able to kind of do at the same time. But anyway, I will see you soon, and I hope you're as excited about Bridgerton as I am. Bye. Happy Friday. Happy Bridgerton Day. Oh my gosh, I have not watched it yet. I've stayed off social media. I did check it this morning to see a couple people were like, I'm finally starting. So I'm probably not going to start it till tomorrow, Saturday morning, just because the Avalanche game is about to start here any minute. And so I'll probably be too tired after that's over to watch, but I might try to sneak in at least the first episode. But I do plan on getting up early tomorrow because I think I mentioned this in last night's clip, but I might have plans on Sunday with my sister and brother. So I'm going to have to get a lot of my Sunday stuff done tomorrow on Saturday. But anyway, that's next week's vlog and my Bridgerton vlog, which will be separate. So let me just take... And speaking of Bridgerton, I stopped at Target on the way home today. And I got the special hardback edition of the Viscount Who Loved Me. Look at that. And this very much is in the similar style as the Once Upon a Time books that were released with the season 1. And I actually did get an email today that showed a picture of all 8 books, the spines together. So the volume 2 of the Once Upon a Time book club. Once Upon a Book Club. I have the box over here from it. I saved the Bridgerton box because it was really pretty. So I have it over here on my craft shelves anyway. But yeah, so it's in the same kind of style, but it is different colors. It is different designs, but all the other ones are like this. And then it has a circle with a painted picture of the characters. And then on the inside, which I thought was kind of interesting, this is the new font style. So it is like the newer style, but yeah, it's this really pretty purple. There is also a special edition hardcover like this for the Duke and I that is from Walmart. This one you can only get at Target, but my Walmart didn't have them. But I think I've mentioned before, at least the Walmart by my work, the third party that stocks the books there is horrible about getting them out on time and when they're supposed to be. I can't tell you how many times I show up on a late Tuesday or Wednesday morning to get the new releases, and all the tags are there, but everything's empty. And it's not shortages, because I've asked a couple of times, because our books are right next to the craft section. So I've asked the manager of the craft area, and she's like, the person never shows up half the time when they're supposed to. So I don't know if that person just gets bogged down or what, but I've never actually seen the person there while I'm shopping. But so I just wanted to show I got my pretty. But I did, because my Walmart didn't have the hardback version. They had a space for it but last night, but they didn't have it. And so I just went ahead and ordered it online because I want to get it before they go out of stock. So I did that, and then I had to order something else to get free shipping. So I ordered a tarot deck that's been on my wish list for a while, and I'll do a little show and tell when I get it. But it is, spoiler, it is a cat tarot deck. I have 3 on my wish list, and that one I was kind of vibing the artwork more when I was looking at it last night when I got home. So that'll be fun. Another tarot deck. But yeah, so I did not pick up anything last night to read, and I do plan on starting Burn by Suzanne Wright tonight, but I'm going to save whatever updates I do for that, because I'm probably not going to finish that tonight for next week's vlog. So we're going to end week 12 here, but let's do the calendar first. We'll end on the calendar. So, oh, that's right. That's right. Yesterday, let me change my lighting setting here. Whoa. Okay. Now we can see him a little bit better. So this is what happened yesterday. Interesting. So today is the World Watcher's staff. And then this, where it's dotted, means that you can cut it out. So if you were using the paper character sheets, then you can attach it. But I don't know if, because this is a special item, if it's in the inventory. Let me see. I don't think so. I think the inventory I had before, I just hand wrote what we're wearing. Yeah, I don't see that. So that's fine. That's what it says. The staff rests on the floor beside the dead World Watcher, its green energy flickering and dying. You reach out for it, and it becomes alive again, pulsing brightly. You can feel the power of possibilities now flowing through you. And then in our little mechanics box, it says, can be used in battle to banish an enemy to its home realm, may contain other secrets, can't be sold or sacrificed upon death. So we have to keep this. So this is probably a storyline item. Super fun. So I'm going to look in the back. So I'm just going to flip this a little bit. Okay. Because I wanted to see what was on the back of this, because maybe there was more information about it, but it looks like there's battle stats for the weekend. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm just going to handwrite that we have the staff in our inventory. So this does have a little bit more information. So during battle against enemies you encounter that are not in their home realm, such as the demons you have been fighting, you can try to banish them back to their world instead of killing them. You will be informed when this is a possible action. Okay, so it's not all the time. Successfully banishing an enemy back to their home realm will drain your health by 1, but will also give you a +1 bonus that you can use on any future dice roll. These additional bonuses will stack. You can accumulate multiple throughout the year and redeem as many as you need when you decide to use them. Wow. The World Watcher's staff may give you access to other abilities yet unknown. Wait until you resolve the events of tomorrow before you cut out the item. Okay. So there's that. That's it for today. That's it for this week. That was a fairly easy calendar day. And not that any of them are hard, but no dice roll, nothing like that. So check down below for any links to anything I've talked about. I'll try to link everybody down there. And yeah, so I think I'm going to wrap this up because I don't think I have anything else. I showed you my new Bridgerton book, and I can't wait to start watching that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, all that jazz, if you so choose to. I definitely would appreciate it, but I feel weird asking people to do so, but I know that's the thing you do on YouTube. Until then, I will see you all soon. Bye.